Hey everybody, it's Carl here and got Asa, my son, on the guitar. We're going to do a little bit of Old Jimmy Sutton. It's in the key of D, and I'm in double D tune, but this really has an A part, in the key of A too, so it's a two-key tune, you might say. And the fiddler often, as Erin does, will start with D, potatoes, but she goes into the part that's in the key of A, so let's keep that in mind. I'll try to do it in the same fashion here, so we'll see what happens. Who knows? So here we go. Bang went the gun and down fell the mutton bag. Sheep, sheep, old Jimmy Sutton. Sheep, sheep, sheep and mutton. You can't dance that, you can't dance nothing bad. Sheep, sheep, old Jimmy Sutton. Pretty fun. Thank you, Asa.
Oh, yeah.
That's great. All right, so let's dig into that a little bit there. Some people wonder how old Jimmy Sutton was. I don't know. But we all may have a different idea there. But this is done often in double D like I am tuned here, which you can hear that. With that chord, you got the second fret on the first string. But also, Wade Ward, I think, did it with the, a single D, where the second string's lowered and you're playing a D chord with two fingers. So that sounds cool too. You'll hear a lot of different versions there. So I'm going to play one that goes a little bit like Tommy Jarrell's version, but whatever happens there. So the main thing there on the first part, well, the singing part there, is going to be catching that second string's your D note, and you're working that chord, and you might do a little open pull off back to that note. So. And hitting the fifth string. So let's just do that a few times. Second string in the brush, and then second string again, and the open pull off on the first string and put it back down. So I'll do that a few times. So that's going to be our first phrase there. The second string in the brush, the open pull off, and put the second fret down. And then you have that again, and you could do more of that open pull off or less, depending on how much you like that. Then we're going to do that comes up a lot is a drop thumb to the second string open and down to the fourth fret, third string. So what I call a crossover lick. You have I'm using my middle finger, drop thumb, second string open, and then the fourth fret, third string, index. So let me just do that much there. And that's where you'd be saying, come on boys, let's go hunting. Crossover. Then you're going to go up to the third fret, 3, 2, and that same crossover lick. That's pretty much the whole first part. So it's not going to be too hard to grab this. I'll do it nice and slow. So 1, 2, second string with a brush, open pull off, second string brush, and that crossover lick, fourth fret, third. Open pull off, 3, 2, crossover. You do it again. Open pull off, crossover, second string brush, open pull off, 3, 2. And you might hit the fifth string on that. That's the whole first part. I'm going to do that a couple more times. And so really just working on that open pull off. If you haven't done an open pull off on a tune before, just practicing that with hitting another string. Let's just hit the second string and then do the open pull off on the left. So your left hand's getting the second note. Just try that a few times. Second string I'm getting with my index finger, say, and then just pull off on the first string. Just practice that a few times. So each hand gets to be the star of the show for a second. Second string, index, right hand, note, left hand pull off. And then to complete the lick, you're going to put that finger down on the second fret, and you're going to be picking that with your right hand and the fifth string. So let's just try that lick a few times. 4 notes, second string, open pull off, open, second fret, practicing that's going to be really helpful, and that's just a nice way to keep a little filler. So let's just try that first lick, and I'll keep going this time. The other lick to work on too is just that 3-2 crossover. Let's try that a few times. 3rd fret, and then you can hit the 5th string on every other beat a lot of times. 3-2. Then you got string wise 1, 2, 3. But you get that 4th fret there. And the reason it's called a crossover is because my fingers have to cross over a little bit there. You're crossing over strings too. My index gets that low note drop thumb. Your thumb's on 2nd and your index is on 3rd. So you do kind of cross over. Here's the whole first part there. We're doing great. Old Jimmy Sutton. So 1, 2, 2nd string with a brush. And then you got that open pull off. Crossover, starting over. Open to the 3-2 crossover, and you repeat. Crossover, open, pull off, and the 3-2 crossover. Then you're going to go to A, and you really featured that 5th fret 1st string and a brush, and you can kind of pull off like 5, brush, pull off, and put it back down a lot of times. So we're also going to do that crossover a lot in the second part. So let me just try the first phrase. So you can do that as much as you like or just a little bit. So that try that 5th fret and pull off and put it back down. So we'll start out with 5, holding it down with the brush, and then pull off and put it back down. Then 5, crossover. So you get to do that crossover lick there again. So, and again, you don't have to do the pull off as much. You could leave that out, but I think it's kind of a fun thing to have as in your toolkit. So I think I would do 5, pull off, put it back down twice, and then that crossover lick. Then you do it again, and you go 3 with a pull off, 2 crossover. So I'm going to do both those. Second part. 5, pull off, back, crossover. 5, pull off, 3rd fret, pull off, 2, crossover. And you do the first phrase again. And you might have a variation. Sometimes I think you might hear like a little thing different there for the 3rd phrase. And the last time you're going 5 and the pull off up to 7. So here's the whole second part, nice and slow. 5 and you pull off, back twice, cross over. 5 and you go to 3, 3-2 crossover. This time we'll climb up. Open 2, 3, open 5 and you pull off back 7 and crossover. First part. And a 3-2 second part. 5 crossover. 3-2 crossover. First phrase again. And you could also do experiment on that 3rd phrase. You'll hear a lot of different things. Up to 7, first part. A lot of variations you can do there. A chord in the backup. Crossover. 3-2 crossover. So you can go on that 3rd phrase. Let's try this. Up to the 3rd, open, and the 7, one last time. Experiment. And the A chord comes in here. I might climb up there. And you end with the first part. You might have a bad pretty fun. It's and again, the left hand does a lot of the work, as most banjo players know. You know, your left hand's doing a lot of stuff there. So I think you'll enjoy Old Jimmy Sutton. Listen to Tommy Gerald's version. Listen to Wade Ward. They're very different, but both beautiful. And I think you'll have fun. The nice thing about this tune also is the people will sing along. They'll echo the ba, which is awful fun. When you go ba, they'll go ba right back at you. So it's a lot of ba going on there, which is nothing wrong with that. We need more ba's in the world, maybe. So enjoy Old Jimmy Sutton, and take care.